Jackson Podcast.
Tell them what we argued about the entire Vegas run, Rory.
I think Wale's a better rapper than J. Cole. And that's my personal opinion. If someone said otherwise, I'm fine with that.
Wait, that is fucking crazy to say. A better rapper?
Yeah.
Man, that is tough.
J. Cole has a better discography, but when it comes to straight up rapping, yes, I think Wale is a better rapper.
Ooh, shit. Man, I fuck with Wale.
I know you do.
That's my nigga. I fuck with Wale, but God, better rapper than Cole?
Yeah,
I think Cole raps a lot better than Wale, actually. What verse did you get from Wale where you was like, you know what?
I'm trying to think.
This nigga rap better than Cole.
every intro that he has to each album would maybe not prove my point, but show the separation.
So it's separation.
I have a whole playlist on my phone of just Wale intros. We have Patreon this week. Let's add that to the bill.
You know, I'm interested in hearing that conversation between them, who they think is better, because I feel as if, like, I'm in North Carolina and I might get ridiculed for this. Real talk. I love J. Cole. But if you in the ride with me, you're going to hear more Wale than you hear Cole. Just being honest, man. J. Cole is a hell of an artist that came up in the same era. I feel as if that's the last era also of greatness that we're going to get from hip-hop. If hip-hop continues to move in the direction that it's moving in now, I feel like that 2010 era, it's over after that. Now, back to the conversation of Wale being a better rapper than J. Cole. You know, J. Cole sell more. He got the machine behind him pushing him forward more. Wale, though, musically, he has great records. Maul said, what verse have you heard that'll make you think that he's a better rapper than J. Cole? You know, I look at it in totality, just put his whole bag. Wale, he does Afro beats music. He has introduced us to a lot of artists in the game. He makes phenomenal records and good music. And I just feel like it's real close. But my personal preference, I would rather hear Wale than J. Cole. Now, he's back outside. I meant to do this podcast about a week ago when he did the Patreon with Joe Budden, and he was on Joe Budden's platform talking about certain things and why he doesn't feel as if he's recognized enough, and why do people feel as if he's underrated, and a whole bunch of things that he was speaking about on Joe Budden's platform. And then he had the incident at the BET Awards with Kai Cenat. I wanted to address that also, though. But now it's a better time for me because more things has transpired. He has released music. And the first thing we're going to do is listen to the music. We're going to judge the music, react to the music. So let's get to it.
Yeah. Slow down with the fake shit. This a yield sign, no doubt. Niggas hate me, but I still got hold down. It's a hometown that believe in me whole time. I've been going tired of the scene. Every showtime, let's go outside. Maybe courtside, spot game, maybe spot game. At the point guard, try to part ways with the game, but the score tied when it's wartime. Leave everything horizontal. Never had my heart healed, been had my heart broke. Niggas sound hostile, bitches say house so. I've been all blanco, trying to get on my zone. White, black, made back like 11 Concord. About to drop number 8, they ain't being patient. I'm at patron again, picking out flavors. I'm frustrated for real, but I'm not blazing. I pay Jason for that. Look at my glaciers. Look, I've been a topic, baby. I know the optics bad, but look, you not to worry. Hurry and drop already. They told me that I'm ready. Don't really rock with anyone. I ain't already genetic. I gotta watch my thoughts. My heart too big. Look what I done. Fuck these shots. My influence everywhere. Look, dick riders, I don't bother anybody. My iPhone be on vibrate. We'll be silent, but I got a mark card with TI for the dialogue. It's full of commas. It's a God flow. You're a Bob boy. Call me Bobo. You rap niggas really basta. Where your father? Pops used to drive crackheads to the hospital. Y'all niggas got me back, nigga. I'm in shotgun. It's funny that they want to throw me off, and it does, but I won't spiral. Y'all niggas think I'm blessed, so when this box, bro. Y'all think a nigga blessed, so y'all prosper. I don't want no props, so you're now prostrate. Yeah, a lot of them be fans, so they get a hot street. Y'all should be in the stands, everybody not playing. Run up on the wrong man, put you in the sky suite. Look, they won't bust the grape, they won't swat a fly. Don't go towards the bubble, that phone pie. The guy go toe to toe with niggas that back forth for y'all. They ask what I do, I should've laughed it all. They got a bone to pick, that knowing I spend all. You niggas think you gone and don't want to scrap no more. Tell a reactor to break it down for y'all. We all got a bag, it's about the side you on. It's like that, bunch of slight niggas that don't like rap, but I get it when a tie switch, get a life jacket. I swimming through the hype shit. Look at my stroke, natural. I feel like Mike Phelps, nigga. I flow. Oh, 2-2-3s like Mike, like Bron. Chew through things last like then, y'all. Excuse me, had to move back 2 seconds. Now I move forward and bison, y'all. Cyclone killer, multi-hyphenate, y'all had one, y'all. 24 hours and 48 laws. That's 7-2 reasons y'all cutting y'all lost. Y'all really so fickle, y'all really so flawed. Y'all really just said they ain't check a pop alarm. On my leg, not the one that sings songs, this is on those #1 boy. But you slow down with the fake shit. Got a stop sign, whole time brought a yield sign, but they stopped trying to yield. Now we got crash out, cash out, giving ears. It's a real skill gap, real time. I be outside, not for everybody. Better stop trying when I rhyme, they gon' feel that. Feel like I need healing for real. Hell now, I'ma feel what I feel till it's real. Get back. Never had my heart healed, been had my heart broken.
Let me stop the record. I feel as if that record is a phenomenal piece. He's 3 for 3 so far. We reacted to the Blanco record on the channel. He released the CRG freestyle. I'm going to play the other record, Where to Start Her, shortly, but we're going to keep the conversation going. So, you know, it's been a lot of conversation going on about Nas and Jim Jones and ageism and hip hop and the divide between the youth and the old. And it was a conversation that this lady brought to some children in high school that really caught my attention. I seen this on X and I said, I should bring it to my platform and see what y'all thoughts is, because a lot of people saying Jim Jones is delusional. Folks be saying that Wale is overrated, underrated. They don't like his music. They do like his music. They don't know who he is. And Nas is just one of the most legendary artists of all time. But let me play the clip and let's start a conversation based upon it.
Okay, so do you know who Wale is?
Yeah.
You know who Jim Jones is?
Nah.
You know who Nas is?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Do you know who Jim Jones is?
No.
Wale?
No.
Nas?
No.
Okay. Keep going. Okay. And that is okay. That's okay. Not okay. That's okay.
You know who Nas is?
Yeah.
Jim Jones? Wale?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're Creole. You're
Okay, how do you?
15.
You know who Wale is?
Yeah.
Jim Jones?
No.
Nas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sharice.
Right.
Okay, so how do you? 15? You know who Wale is? Nas?
Yeah.
Jim Jones? Sharice is right! Oh my god, okay.
I know what I be talking about.
You know who Jim Jones is?
No.
Wale?
No.
Jim Jones?
I don't know.
You know Wale just doesn't. What the third one again?
You ain't say
You got
Nas.
one.
You ain't say Nas.
Oh, Nas? You know who Nas is?
Okay.
Now
we have to be clear.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So how old are you?
15.
Do you know who Jim Jones is?
No.
You know who Wale is?
Of course.
You know who Nas is?
I heard something, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Damn, so Jim Jones may be the fifth.
See, that's interesting because the youth in New Jersey, they all knew who Jim Jones was. This may have been a troll skit also. I ain't going to say that they was accurate in what they were saying, but none of the 15-year-old kids knew who Jim Jones was. But majority of the 15-year-old kids knew who Wale and who Nas was. Even though more knew who Wale was than they knew Jim Jones and Nas, to be honest with you. And that's a testament, even though he doesn't get the accolades, he doesn't get praise for his music and stuff like that. Wale actually is a legendary artist. He's very legendary. But let's get into the conversation that he had on Cam Newton's platform. I just want to check out his temperature to see if he's getting ready to release some quality music that we have to go check out, that we have to react to, because he's been on a press run on multiple platforms. He's released 3 records so far that's up and coming from his album. He's talking about a lot of the traumas in hip hop culture and stuff like that. So let's listen to this audio right quick, and then we're going to converse about it and get back into the conversation, listen to some more records, and just, you know, have a good time on this platform, man. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. This is going to be a place that you're going to have fun at, a good time. I'm always in the comment section responding to people's conversation. And hit the like button to help me trigger the algorithm. That's all I ask, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show. Let's get to it.
You're on your 8th album. Can we speak about rappers' longevity?
It's hard, man. It's hard. Like,
What makes it hard?
I mean, there's so many things that throw you off. Like, you know, and I lost a lot of friends, like in the streets and just otherwise. But like jumping in the industry, being here for about 16 years, the amount of friends that I lost is not a normal life to live. Like to be that close with so many people that died because of this job that you got. Your mentality changed over a while. Like paranoia increase. You know, like it's not the brightest place to be. And years to do that to you. And like, 'cause our job is really a subjective thing. Art is very subjective. Like, so you could be the greatest rapper of all time, but like everybody could be like, oh, I don't like you, you're not good. You know what I'm saying? So that can just throw you off. You know what I mean? And that the longevity is not no joke, man. And the game done changed, it keep changing.
Before you said it, this is a public opinion craft that you're in. You know, you can put your heart and soul into a song. You can put your heart and soul in a project, but it still comes down to how many people gonna stream it, how many people gonna buy it.
How many people gonna be aware that it even exists?
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on right now, so much distractions, and so much, you know, everybody bloodthirsty right now in hip hop. So it's like, how many people's attention can you get? You know what I'm saying? How do you enter the zeitgeist? How do you enter the mainstream, the algorithm? It's busy. Busy. It's a tough game.
Now, what new trends are you a fan of as far as, you know, you got the TikToks, the social medias, the trendy.
I never really, like, I still don't really subscribe to that type of stuff because it's like, it veers too far away from the art. Like, I'm always just gonna be a fan of evergreen music, like stuff that just never sound old. You know, it's just like you can hear it today and remember it 3 years from now without even hearing it in between. Like, it's just that good. Like, that's what I'm a fan of. Like, evergreen music, stuff that sounds like you don't know what year it came out. You know.
But like, going back real quick to even relating to, let's say, athletes, a clip a couple weeks ago was where Bill Belichick brought Lil Wayne in, right? And I asked this question. I was like, yo, does those football players really know Lil Wayne's music? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you was like, yo, you got these youngins now, they trying to carry you and doing this and doing that. It's like, bro, do they really know?
I think Wayne he's one of them unique artists that has his range. He got little kids and adults. He's one of those unique guys that got everything. Like, just because of who he is, he's a pioneer. Like Future.
Yeah.
They two that just got it, you know. I think he's one of them artists that got it like that.
I don't know.
I mean, look at, like, you know, you see, I mean, Travis is probably a bad example because.
But even with that, like,
he knows his song. Now he do.
Bro, he's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he know, like,
him
Wayne,
not knowing.
like, I think my players at Maryland, they post a lot of Wayne stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be like a Rod Wave and NBA YoungBoy. They got the whole football community in the chokehold.
Yeah.
Them two. But yeah, like, you know, I think Wayne kind of transcends the generation.
But do you ever go into a project to try to relate to that?
No,
with keeping that in mind, like, y'all.
Because, you know, I had to grow up a little bit before I understood how great Reasonable Doubt was. I didn't understand how good it was in middle school.
That's hard.
So, like, when I got older, I was like, oh, snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything he's saying, I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got to try to make the music evergreen, because it'll catch up eventually.
Or where you are.
Yeah.
Right? That's dope. Okay, like, what approach?
You know, Cam Newton started asking questions that were straying away from the conversation about Wale. And to be honest with you, I'm a supporter of Wale. I don't like to use the word fan because it's an abbreviation for the word fanatic. And I'm not a fanatic about anybody, though. But I appreciate Wale's creativity and his art. So in my notes, I took down a few things that he said. And he said that he lost so many friends. You got to think about hip hop and deaths in hip hop. And if you know those people, like the Nipsey Hussles, like the Young Dolphs, like the Troubles, he probably was around all those people. And he did records with a lot of those individuals also, and was probably had relationships with them. And losing life and being in the presence of life being lost. Like, I can remember growing up in my neighborhood where I'm from originally in Tennessee, and people that I hung around every day, walked to the store with, went and played basketball at the basketball court with, We played the same video games and stuff, was dropping left and right, and it made my mentality change because it's just that these people will never be here no more. So I got skeptical of being in the presence of people. I just didn't even want to be around nobody no more because at the end of the day, I was tired of lives being lost of people that I grew up with, played video games with, chip with. We played kickball, basketball, softball, and that shit was like hard though at the end of the day. But that made me think about the question that everybody posed. Rap is a dangerous job. You know, I don't think it's rap that's what makes the job dangerous. I think being in those environments and having to perform in clubs and stuff. But the creativity and creating the art is not what's dangerous. It's just those environments that people want to be in and show off and be better than other individuals and stuff like that. And he also mentioned that art is subjective. Everybody ain't going to like your creativity, man. You just got to keep creating. And Cam asked him after he talked about art being subjective, is you interested in any of the trends? Right when he said that question, I felt as if, you know, he really don't know Wale, because when you think about trends, right? He said that trends veer too far away from the art. So if you following trends, trends is temporary. Art is permanent. That's how you know the difference when you're dealing with a person that's creative. Some people are creating to trigger the algorithm for the moment, and some people are creating based upon experiences, life, and longevity. And when Cam said that, I already knew he didn't know who Wale was as an artist. So let's get into one of the records, man. Another one of the records that he released as of recently. Where to start? I'm going to go ahead and play this joint. Hold up. We get ready to go ahead and get into the record, man. Listen to this junk. Come back with the last topic of discussion and get up at this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to my show.
Nah, but can you dance though? We gon' find out. Yeah. I don't know where to start, but I just wanna know when to begin. Hey, I don't know where we are, but I just wanna go with you again. Look. I don't know where to start, but I just wanna show you what it is. I'm about to lower my guard, so kill me now unless you want. Hey, little fine shit. I'm exercising my vulnerability, but you spend all my energy with you. You see me like I don't see me, I wanna live in that vision. Ay, that's 2020 low and PRK vision. Every time I lay 16, they stay squinting, but you still doubting me like I'm the same, lame. My job got you feeling I'm too dangerous. We done made it through the flames in LA and shit. Wait a bit, stay a bit grateful. I pray for this. I'm sick of time, but you really on that patience shit. I know you try and pace this shit, but I haven't seen your face in years. It's been a day, baby. Look, I don't know what to call it, but I'm never calling you a friend. I'm unthawing this heart I never thought I'd ever use again. Look, and I don't know where we are, and I don't give a donut where you been. Cause I'm about to lower this guard, so kill me now unless you want. So it's on now, and I'm on what you want though. Yeah. My low, yeah. So it's on now, and I'm on what you want do. Say that, low. It's the grace you give me, it's the way I want you near when I'm way too busy. It's the way you navigate when I'm anxious, really. How you this patient with me, speaking life without having conversations with me. Look, it's the stares you doing. Them soft eyes have my body would swear you Medusa. I love my privacy, but I'm way too proud of this woman. Gab around for this woman. Put your hands together and make it. Ayy, pick it up, I gotta give it up. Let's walk down this time, but I don't gotta be a crutch. Don't wanna be attached, that habit's getting close. There's power in your absence, more power in your touch though. Everything a lot, but not enough though.
You know, man, with us having these independent platforms nowadays, we have to celebrate our artists, the ones that are really creators and not the ones that's trying to be trendy and trigger the algorithm and, you know what I'm saying, make something momentarily. I really appreciate his music. I appreciate that SWV sample also. So Into You. That was a dope sample. That's a dope record. I could hear that being played on the radio, man. I feel like Wale is one of the greatest artists of his era, in his time. He's right up there with the people like the Drakes, the Kendricks, the Big Seans, the Kid Cudis, even though Kid Cudi got to be removed after all that, what he doing with Diddy, to be honest with you, real talk, he got to be removed. But the Tyler, the Creators, the Solo, Pusha T's, who else came out in that 2010 era, man? That era is a phenomenal time in music, and I feel like he should be highlighted. But it's certain things that, you know, trauma does that'll make people look at you sideways. Real talk. And I don't like the fact that people hold things against people, actions and stuff like that, and it turns people off though. But that incident when him and Kai Cenat was in the parking garage and Wale walked by him playing the game and everything, and Kai Cenat asked him what the game was and all of that. He was telling me he was playing the Nintendo. And then Kai Cenat turned around to his partner and said, "Who was that?" He didn't know who Wale was. And Wale was kind of offended by that, though. You know, and then after that, during the BET Awards, when Kai Cenat was sitting down with Snoop Dogg, he approached him and he had this to say.
That shit making me look crazy right now, just letting you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is like, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came in here, that shit making me look crazy right now, just letting you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is like, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came in here,
I feel like Kai Cenat intentions wasn't bad. He didn't mean no harm by that. And to be honest with you, that made Wale look nasty because he shouldn't even address that. To be honest with you, he shouldn't even have cared. But when you have been traumatized by the industry and think people are against you and people don't want to invest in you like how they once did invest in you, because you got to think about it. At one time, Wale was set up to be an international superstar when he had the Lady Gaga feature. He brought Masego and a lot of these artists that's international to the spotlight. The first time I heard of Megan Thee Stallion was on a Wale record. Ever. That she was put into a national platform. So, you know, he has his right to be upset with the industry and all of that or whatever though, but I'm going to continue to support. And as long as you putting that dope fly music, man, I'm going to be here to support, shout you out, and speak your name loud, man. Salute to you, dog. I'm up off this thing, man. Let's further the conversation in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.